I came to LaGrange about a year and a half ago in 2019. I am originally from Texas, born and raised. I went to University of Texas, Hogansville. Started a career there, worked in graphic design, software industry, started doing photography as a hobby. But I ended up moving from Texas to England. One of that experience of living overseas, I love to travel, but I'd never actually lived in another country. So I moved to England. Fate had it, I moved to Georgia a couple years later and ended up in Atlanta. Was there for a little over a decade. Love the big city. I moved around inside Atlanta for a little while, but was ready for a change. I wanted something a little bit more like the small town where I grew up in Texas. My parents are getting a little bit older, and we decided to make the move together. So we spent about a year, I would say, looking at different properties that would suit both of us, my parents and me, living nearby, but not together. So LaGrange and this whole area, Troup County, was perfect for us. We found some lovely property. We live next door to each other. It's a little bit slower, it's a lot quieter, but yet it has all the amenities we were used to. So we have this wonderful art museum, we have a bustling downtown, friendly people, commerce, so I could still work and earn a living, but yet not have all of the crime and the noise and the hustle and really get to enjoy some time together. That's how we ended up in LaGrange. I've been a photographer for a number of years now. I do everything from weddings and portraits. I love working with people. I do studio work as well, so product photography, corporate headshots, that sort of thing. Since moving to LaGrange, I focused a little more heavily on commercial and small business photography. So some of my clients would be Hills and Dales Estate, Nutwood Winery, Emberglow here in downtown, just anybody that needs quality photography for their business purposes. In addition to photography, my background is actually in graphic design. Recently, the city of Hogansville put out a request for logo designs. They were updating their city logo, and my design was selected. And so I've been working with them to get that implemented on signage, t-shirts, all of their branding. I'm working with their police department to do a custom patch for them. And it's really exciting to see a simple design that a local person in our community did. That's been a really fun project to work on, and hope to continue working on that in the future. So for fun, I have 2 dogs, and so I do spend a lot of time with Hank and Kelly. They are both rescues. I did some volunteer work for the local Humane Society and ended up taking home 1 dog. And then I took home another dog, and then I had to step back and say maybe I shouldn't volunteer so much or else I'd have a house full of dogs. But I do spend a lot of time with them. We go on hiking, we have some property that we spend time walking through the property and doing things together. Family is also really important. Again, I live next door to my parents and see them every day. I usually play board games with Mom and have coffee with Dad and just do things around town together. Looking forward to visiting a lot of the area attractions with them as well. Because we chose to move to LaGrange, there's a long list of things we love about it. I think the number one thing are the people and the sense of community that you get here. It's a small town where people look out for each other. Especially we've had this pandemic recently, and it's been amazing to see friends and neighbors and businesses, churches, government, everybody come together to support each other. I love the art community here. Again, as a photographer, that was really important to me. We love the art museum. It has a variety of different exhibitions and classes. They very generously invited me to teach photography classes here, which has been amazing. So the thing I love about my job is that it's very creative. And so that creative side of me for the photography and the design part really can come out. But yet I own my own business. And so I like the ability to learn accounting and marketing and have those skills as well. It's flexible. I had a career where I worked for a large corporation. I had a desk job. I had to go there 8 to 5. That wasn't for me. And so this kind of career gives me the flexibility to work when I want to work, set the hours I want to set, and really get to interact with a lot of different people and businesses within my community and hopefully make an impact. I'm Shannon Belletti, and I'm the story of LaGrange.